American flags across the country, including at the U.S. Capitol, half-staffed today. Tribute to President Jimmy Carter, who died over the weekend, 100 years old. The former Georgia peanut farmer struggled with a bad economy and the Iran hostage crisis while president, but then brokered peace between Israel and Egypt and later received the Nobel Peace Prize. He died at his home in Plains, Georgia yesterday, and the news of the former president's death has a lot of people remembering his legacy, much of it burnished in his time after leaving the Oval Office, and then much of it built alongside volunteers across the country. THV 11's Maya Ellison looks at the homes here in Arkansas, leaving his legacy in place here.
President Carter was a man of many hats, but what you might not know is how much he truly helped when it came to Habitat for Humanity. No matter the age, we always saw him getting his hands dirty and getting in the community to help those in need. That legacy, he said, is felt even here in the natural state.
He was so instrumental in putting Habitat on the map.
From 1977 to 1981, Jimmy Carter held the title of President of the United States. Known as an agent of peace, his humility shined even after his term in the White House, up to the day of his death on Sunday.
He obviously was a huge advocate for Habitat for Humanity across the country and across the globe. He volunteered every year from 1984 to 2019.
President Carter and his wife Rosalind served as volunteers for the organization. For decades, they welcomed over 108,000 volunteers and saw over 4,000 homes built across 14 countries through the Carter Work Project.
How humble and what a servant heart he had, and Rosalind, to just get out throughout the country, not just in their local community, but across the states and different communities, and just hammering nails alongside partner families that are going to be purchasing that house. It's kind of crazy to think about.
The Carters traveled the world building homes for families in need and even leaving their legacy behind, including right here in Arkansas. Executive Director Stephanie Griffin says they're always reminded of his influence and how he's still helping inspire the next generation.
You know, they're learning about President Carter in their history book, and then they may come out to a Habitat for Humanity job site and hear the story about how Jimmy Carter used to do this very same thing that they did.
Each family works alongside volunteers to build a home, just like this one. A mission now forever tied to President Carter and his family, with a message that no task is too small for the most powerful person in the world.
Do what you feel like is going to impact someone.
In Saline County, Maya Ellison, THV 11 News.
Maya, thank you. And if you'd like to learn more about President Jimmy Carter's life and his time in and out of the White House, make sure you have THV 11 Plus on your Roku, Amazon Fire, or Apple TV smart devices. Remembering Jimmy Carter is going to air on THV 11 Plus tonight starting at 7. The app is free in your television's app store.